Alright, this is another kayak and paddleboard launch spot. Today we're on Mosquito Lagoon, Beacon 42, and this is just north of the Hollover Canal. And hadn't fished this in about a year. And so check it out. So far this is it's a nice spot. They have a nice ramp here and plenty of parking. They have a boat launch. They also have a section just to the north where you can actually launch your kayaks. There's a bunch of little spoil islands right out from this area. So even if there is some wind, it is protected. Now, how shallow the water is, I don't know. I hear it's pretty shallow. So the guys in the Hobies, so we got one guy here, Dave, with his Hobie. He's going to see how well he can actually use his Hobie drive out here. Now, this is February. Today they're going to launch the SpaceX, the big one with a car on board. So hopefully we're going to knock out two birds with one stone. Well, here's a little map of the area, and it shows we are here. This is the Mosquito Lagoon area we'll be fishing. Also, the Indian River Lagoon is right on the other side. So if it's got a good strong east wind, you can always jump from Mosquito Lagoon over here to the Indian River Lagoon side. So cool spot. Now they do have it. It's private vehicles to park is $10. Foot or bicycle is $1. They do have these little things here. You just take it, put your money in it, drop it in the slot, and then you're good. You are good for the day. You do have annual passes for $25. So also drones are not permitted. We're pretty, you know, I'd say we're close to the space. To Kennedy Space Center, but you know, we're not too far away, so definitely will not bring a drone out here and fly it because they will get you. So if you're interested in going to Beacon 42, you want to try the Mosquito Lagoon, two ways to fish it once you do launch here. First way is right from the launch, bunch of islands from the mainland to the islands. You got water that will hold redfish, will hold trout. But the water is only going to be maybe a foot on average. Half a foot to a foot and a half. That's pretty much it. So you guys in Hobie drives might have a little hard time there. You might be paddling or pulling. It's just the way it goes in that section. Another option is going over to the east side. My suggestion, if you're going to do that, do it early in the morning before the wind kicks up. Usually you get a southeast wind on average, so it's easy paddle across the lagoon. It's a mile or two across to the east side. Once on the east side, you got to explore a little bit, because I'll tell you what, there are some shallow areas. So, you know, you can get stuck. We were on the paddle boards and we were struggling. Dave on the Hobie, he had to take a long way around the island. There's just no way for him, even trying to pull that thing, could he get across these shallow flats. So it's a cool spot. We've seen some nice reds, over slot reds. The other Dave got a trout on topwater, and with any luck, man, we're going to see SpaceX take off and launch a car in outer space. So, all right, this is the reason why we came out here to Beacon 42. You know, the fishing was so-so. We didn't get totally skunked. Thank goodness Dave saved us with a one trout. But the rocket launch will more than make up for it. Now this thing's supposed to go off in like a minute, so we're just waiting right now, and any luck at all, it'll make it worth the trip. There it goes. That was cool. Whoa! I don't know if you can hear that, but woo! Oh my goodness! That is so cool. Man, you can hear the thunder, man. So guys, if you want to come out here to Beacon 42, And right now the Mosquito Lagoon isn't in the best shape. You know, the grass is kind of similar to what we got down south. Not much of it, but there are some redfish. There's some big black drum and some trout. You just gonna have to really work hard to get them. But if you schedule it during a rocket launch, hey man, at least you get to see that. Cool part is hearing it. I've seen it 100 times. This is the first time I really heard it. And man, this was like a sonic boom coming across the water. That was cool. That was cool. So if you guys can make a trip, try to line it up with one of these rocket launches. And there's no guarantee that the rockets will go up, but at least you didn't waste a trip all the way over here. You know, you're out here, you're on the water, seeing some beautiful, beautiful scenery, seeing some nice fish, and any luck at all, you might catch a nice one. But if it goes up, that's a bonus. If the rocket doesn't, well, we still had a great time out here. So check it out if you can. Mosquito Lagoon. This is Pete Heat. Till next time, we'll see you.